Okay, it's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we got a beer from Paulaner and it's their Oktoberfest Bier. This brewery's been going since 1634 in München, so probably Munich. It's 6% ABV and it's been kindly sent to us by our channel sponsors beersofeurope.co.uk. There's a look at the bottle cap. Beersofeurope.co.uk, the largest online beer store in the UK. Some fantastic beers then from of course, Germany, Belgium, Italy, America, the UK. You want something a bit different, bit decent? Something where you've worked away and you've been drinking beer while you worked away and you want to try it when you get back home? Beers of Europe is your best shot. So, beer in the glass then. Paulaner Oktoberfest Bier. Now Paulaner, I think I tried their Salvator Doppelbock and that was a fantastic beer, I gotta be honest, really good. This beer is not a bottle, it's not a bottle conditioned beer. Yeah, as you can see, it's got a nice level of rolling carbonation. It looks very pretty in the glass. 3-finger white head. The question I want to ask you guys, and if you could comment in the comments box, that would be fantastic, is would it have been a bottle conditioned beer originally? I always thought that most German beers, apart from the Crystal Weisses, were bottle conditioned beers. Germany's kind of mad for them. Mad for adding that yeast in the beer. So it's quite, when I get a clear beer from Germany, I am a little bit sceptical. But I am not an expert on German beer by any means. So I would like your comments if you've got a little bit more information for me in the comments box. Right, let's get the aroma on this clean, crisp looking lager, if you like. A little bit of lemon. A little bit of clove. Hoppy, kind of grassy aroma to the beer. Let's dive in. Cheers. I'm going to go in for another taste. Let's see if we can kind of clean my palate up a little bit with this beer. First of all then, it's very clean, it's very crisp and it's very drinkable. There's a little bit of malt in there, a little bit of sweet malt, a little bit of lemon, little hints of citrus, little hints of clove. But this beer I think is all about the drinkability. It's all about the look. 6% ABV beer, drinks like an absolute dream in terms of how crisp and clean and refreshing it is. But if you want a lot more flavour from your beer, this one may not be it. Pardon me. You may be looking for something slightly different. But at the same time, if you're looking for something thirst quenching, clean, crisp, nicely carbonated from a well-known brewery, then this might be your beer. I wouldn't put this beer out of place, as I mentioned earlier, in a beer garden in Germany with friends and family. This beer at 6%, you probably fit in 1 to 2. It's bordering sessionable, 6% ABV. But it's a harmless beer. But in terms of what we do on the channel, we review a lot of craft beer. This is probably kind of bordering macro kind of lager territory. It won't be in your minds the greatest craft beer or the best beer to ever come out of Germany. Far from it. But as I said, if you're looking for something crisp, clean and refreshing from Germany, this would be it. So, rating then for Paulaner Oktoberfest Bier. I'm going to give this beer a rating. I think it's fair to say to give this beer a 7 out of 10. I think a 7 out of 10 is very fair. I've had far worse beers. I prefer to drink something like this over something that was very kind of average and thick and a bit gloopy and a bit boring. I prefer to drink something like this over that. So that's my reason. 7 out of 10. Check out beersofeurope.co.uk. Put your comments in the comments box. Please subscribe to our daily beer reviews. Cheers.